Love is a daily practice because it's the small things that keep relationships alive. Great love isn't built in grand gestures or dramatic moments. It's built in the quiet, ordinary, everyday choices that you make. A lasting relationship is like tending a fire. It needs small, consistent acts of care to keep the flame burning, full enough, and warm enough. A love that endures isn't something you simply feel. It's something you experience through choosing it and practicing it day after day after day. It's maintained and nurtured through your aligned intent, driving small, constant, and powerful actions. Love's not a noun, it's very much a verb. It lives in what you choose to do. There is a myth of effortless love. We often grow up believing that if love is meant to be, it should be easy, that chemistry, compatibility, or fate will do the work for us. But every long-term couple eventually discovers the truth, that love can't simply sustain itself. It flourishes only when it's nurtured through intention and attention and care. Healthy, lasting love isn't about perfection or constant harmony. It's about showing up, especially when life feels messy and mundane, and choosing your partner again and again and again. Because no matter what, your life is better with them in it. Love, therefore, is a practice of attention. At its heart, fundamentally, love is attention, noticing, listening, and staying present. It's the small things, looking into your partner's eyes when they speak, remembering all the little things that you know that they like, asking how their day really was, putting your phone down when they're telling you something important. In our busy, distracted world, genuine attention is one of the rarest gifts that we can give. It tells your partner, I see you, you're important, and you come first. The power of everyday connection is built on micro moments, the daily rituals that quietly affirm your bond. So try these small but meaningful practices. Morning check-ins, a hug, a kiss, or even a few mindful moments together before the day begins. Appreciation rituals. End each day by naming one thing you're grateful for in each other. Shared laughter. Humor keeps the heart light. And don't underestimate the healing power of play. Uninterrupted together time, even 10 minutes of screen-free presence, can renew closeness. When we practice connection intentionally, love becomes woven into the fabric of the everyday life you're building together. You have, after all, chosen to be together, so you may as well actually make sure you're spending quality time together. Love is also a practice of compassion. All relationships bring moments of frustration, misunderstanding, and hurt. What keeps love alive is not the absence of conflict, it's the presence of compassion and a willingness to want to understand and to find resolution. Practicing compassion means remembering your partner is human and they're not perfect. What may seem on the surface of it to be hurtful behavior will more than likely be rooted in fear or fatigue, certainly not malice. You're on the same team, even when you disagree. So instead of reacting with blame, try responding with curiosity. Be interested. Ask them, what's really going on for you right now? That simple shift will help turn potential conflict into connection, a daily act of emotional maturity, showing up as an adult. Love also needs the practice of gratitude. Gratitude is love's amplifier. When we focus on what we appreciate, the effort, the kindness, the small gestures, our sense of love and being loved expands. Over time, gratitude transforms the tone of the relationship from possible perceived criticism to undeniable celebration. Try this once a week. Tell your partner one thing they did that made you feel really loved and appreciated. It doesn't have to be a big thing. Sometimes it's the smallest yet most thoughtful things that mean the most. It's not just happy people who are grateful. It's grateful people who stay happy. And happy people tend to stay in love more easily. Love then is very much a practice of presence, because presence acts as the oxygen that continuously breathes life into love. It stands to reason that we can only really connect when we choose to be present, not allowing ourselves to get lost in thoughts, our phone, or worries. And it doesn't take much. A few invigorated breaths before conversation, a soft touch on the hand or the shoulder, a mindful intention to truly listen. When we slow down enough to feel each other's presence, love deepens without much effort at all. It starts to turn all of the doing into unconscious act of being. So what's the long game of love? Well, relationships thrive when partners approach love not as a feeling to chase, but as an everyday practice to cultivate and evolve. Some days it will seem easy and natural. Other days you'll have to choose it deliberately. But with each choice, each kind word, each moment of grace, each act of care, love will grow stronger roots. Roots that will have gone deep enough to sustain a healthy, lasting love that will weather any challenge and every storm. The practice of love isn't about getting it right all the time. It's about returning to it again and again because you recognize the value of it and the value it has for both of you. Love lasts not because it's perfect, but because it's practiced. At times, perhaps imperfectly, but certainly faithfully every day. So let love be your daily practice. Choose it in the way you listen, in the way you speak, in the way you forgive, and in the way you stay curious about each other. Love deeply, love openly, love honestly, love fully, and you will have created a healthy, lasting love. If you found the content of this video informative, interesting, or inspiring, then please consider liking and subscribing. It's free and it does go a long way to helping us to continue to create and share more content about healthy, lasting love. As we continue to listen, learn, evolve, and create positive change together.